Hi, in this demo I'd like to show you some of the games that are available with At Home with Hebrew. From the main menu I click 3 for games, and these are the 6 games you can play. The first one is Memory Match. This is a concentration style memory game where you show 2 letters at a time. If they match, those 2 letters are removed, and the idea is to remove all the letters on the grid. So for instance, there's an Aleph and a Mem Sofit. They did not match. There's a Mem, but that's not the same as a Mem Sofit. Not doing too good so far. Gimel, there's a Mem. So I hopefully remembered that there was a Mem right here, and then a Mem there, and then those 2 letters go away. There's a Nun and a Zion, and there was a Zion somewhere over here. Oops, there's one right there. Oh, now I'm really messing up. There was an Aleph there. Gimel was there. I think there was a Resh. No. That was there. Anyway, you keep playing like that till you eliminate all the letters, and you can turn off whether or not it tells you what the letters are at the bottom of the screen. So that's a fun one the kids would like. This is a speed drill where 3 letters are shown at the top of the screen, and then you have to pick the corresponding letter from below. So I'm going to click Start Game. It's a Dalet, a Nun, and a Pei. So you have to read that real fast and then click the matching letters. Dalet, Nun, Pei. Oops, I did it wrong. Oh, see, I got my Nun and my Gimel mixed up there. It's a Dalet, Nun, and Pei. It's a Het, Dalet, and a Pei Sofit. So it's a Het, Dalet, and Pei Sofit. So if you need more time, you can go to the game options and say, I want to display those letters for 4 seconds. Or if you're really a beginner, you can just say, just keep displaying the letters there, and then you can just match the corresponding columns. And then as you get better, you can make them hide. This is a phone number game where the computer is going to generate a 4-digit phone number, and I click this button and the computer will speak the number. And then my job is to dial that phone number and click dial, and then I find out if I got it right or not. So let me demonstrate.
4,
2, 2.
0.
Did you get that? It was Arba, Shtaim, Shtaim, Efes. So Arba, Shtaim, Shtaim, Efes. And then you click dial, and you find out whether you got it correct or not. If you really want to...
9, 4,
2.
9.
Sorry, he automatically generates another number every time you're done. So if you really want to make it more challenging, you can go to a 7-digit number or even like a 10-digit long-distance number. And it's a good test of memory and listening skills to see if you can type in those numbers. There's another part of my program where we teach the numbers. So you could really only play this game after you've learned the numbers. Okay, this is to test you on your knowledge of the 12 tribes. That was the instruction screen, but I'm going to show you how to do it. First, you can learn, like there's Reuben, Simeon, Levi, Yehuda, Dan, and so on. And of course, you can click on them here. Anytime there's a blue box in At Home with Hebrew, you can right and left click. So if I left click,
Levi,
the computer speaks the word and shows me how to pronounce it. Yehuda. But if I right click, it tells me the meaning. What does Levi mean? What does Yehuda mean? So now once the student studies these, he then clicks Start, and the words are shuffled and they're put on a little card deck down here. So see, that's the word Levi. So I need to take that and drag it to the appropriate box on the screen. This is Binyamin. So you drag it over here. So anyway, for instance, I got one wrong. I would put it in the wrong place, and when I'm done, I would test, and it would tell me which ones are right, which ones are wrong. So I clicked Eval there. And so Eval says these were okay, but the ones that are wrong turn to red. The next game is very similar. The warning here is really not applicable anymore. Years ago, this was a very still graphics intense, but a lot of older computers had problems displaying these graphics. But computers have sped up so much now that it's really not an issue. Basically, these are symbols for the 12 tribes, and so the student would learn what these are, and then he's ready to play. He hits start. And right now the hints are turned on, so there's like a ship or a boat. So you would say, which one of these tribes has a ship? Okay, there's Zebulun is ships. This is like water, and so which one is water? Let's see, wolf, rich food, tack hills. So I don't see which one that is right now. So you could actually put that on the hold stack and come back later. Say that's a lion. And once your student learns these, he can also turn off the hints, and you can play it without the hints turned on. And again, you can put this in the wrong place, for instance, and then click eval. It tells which ones are right, which ones are wrong. And there was one other game. It's slightly different than the others. It's called the Israeli sign game. And I'll show you that in a separate demo.
For immediate access to our entire series of videos and the frequently asked and should ask questions on learning Hebrew, please visit HebrewInfoCenter.com, or you can text your name and email to 214-317-4517. When you do that, I'll immediately send you access to those videos along with the first 3 audio lessons of our course, The Top 400 Words of the Hebrew Bible. Look forward to talking to you more, and I'll see you on the inside.